Oh, sorry, y'all. I didn't make no adjustments. We dark. That was embarrassing. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect. Successfully reconnected. Look up. Got 300 minutes in there. Also, we didn't do the thing with chat. The homie said,
What?
He said Twitch. We should be on Twitch.
Oh. No. Yeah, I gotta make a Twitch, man. I ain't got none of that. I heard Kick.
Kick too?
So some of the things, Twitch, Kick. The TikTok.
The talkity tick.
The tickety talk, the talkity tick. I rip and I rhyme, I rhyme and I rip. I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip.
Can you read the words?
Yep.
Okay. That's too good. All right. What up? What up? That went up and down quick.
What's up?
That one went up to 9 to 2 quick. Man, oh, these niggas again?
Actually, I can't see it. It's big enough for the camera.
Huh?
I said it's big enough the camera's in the way.
I told you, actually, let me slide it too. Let me slide it over. As if I do this, it'll be an issue. Perhaps.
That's much better. Perfect. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How are you? It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been about a week or so. We see you last week. Yeah, we had young Pat. If you're in the Patreon, you've been enjoying it. The ruckus. If you're not in the Patreon, the price went up. It's $5 now. It was $3. You missed it. You missed the window. Now it's a hot $5. Mm-hmm. What's up, Lexis? Lexis. What's up, LaShonda? What's up, T-Era? Is it T-Era or just Terra?
T-Era! This beat is...
Mm-hmm. You know what I say all the time?
What?
New Monica. It'd be mad random. New Monica. Mm-hmm. What's up, Brandon Taylor? What's happening?
What up? Can y'all hear us clearly? I didn't check the audio at all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear us clearly?
Mm-hmm. No, you ain't got no headphones. Where they at?
In the back. You want the microphone?
Well, sugar.
They're loud and clear. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I want to hear so you're the one doing the bending, huh?
Is that an Avatar line? What is that?
What?
You're the one doing the bending?
Oh no, that's oh boy, you have no idea.
What?
Where that line is from?
You're the one doing the bending?
Yeah. No. Gotta play it for you, dude. I gotta play it for you. I can't explain it to it. The fact that you think it's the last Airbender?
Yeah. Then I was gonna go to Futurama Bender. What are we talking about?
Oh boy.
Some kind of naughty video.
It's how did I get married? What is it? Let's see. Yeah,
like, bro.
It's just 15 seconds. Now let me have it.
Come on. How much money they making off that? Come on.
So that's the
I wonder when he read that script, he was like, "Hey Tyler, hey no, that's not. Was it a Tyler Perry movie?
Yes, Tyler Perry. No, it was. I don't know if it was directed because for Color Girls is a play that I think him and Oprah and Tyler Perry either like came together, like executive produced it. I don't know if he directed it though.
She came in the house. So you over there getting bent over? It's like,
He said,
hold on. Nobody bending me.
Hey, nobody. Oh, so you're doing the bending.
Goddamn right.
Bingo! Now we're cooking.
I can't remember which comedian I saw say this, but he was like, you know how no gay is a choice? I mean, gay, you're born that way, it's not a choice? Because women have buttholes too.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
It's the same butthole.
Yeah.
He's like, is it different from a man to a woman?
Right.
He's like, you have to love men because
Yeah.
it can't just be about the butthole. Like,
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah. I don't want to make it like a universal thing, but what is it about? I get same sex because it's like it's the same sort of instrument. But how are you it's like something about a man, something about a woman that just makes me gag, right? I know people are unattractive, but the whole gender, you know what I'm saying?
Being unattractive?
Like unattractive. So it's like I know it's like there's women that was like, I would never, right? Because it's a look. But then her same counterpart, like same gender, she's attractive.
Yeah.
But how can you be a person who's like, none of these people, no
opposite sex?
Right. I'm attracted to.
From a gay person.
I mean, of course, some people are fluid, but I'm saying as in like,
for those who are like, I'm strictly dickly, right? As a guy, and he's like, I'm like, you don't find one of these women attractive?
Not
like,
one person, because they both have holes. I think Keon said this. Like, I'm sure if you compare the butthole versus a vagina, you'd be like, God, there's a difference. It's so much better.
And I just assume a woman's is just cleaner butthole wise.
But if you had like, if it was a guy, if this was a gay party,
that's how you start off a show.
Yeah. If it was a gay party, and the guy was like, all right, bend over, and then he gets blindfolded, and then the girl turns around, opens her legs up, he's like, oh, this is great.
So you know the difference?
Yeah, I mean, I know he'll feel the difference. Like,
what?
Why is it already wet?
No, you're talking about, well,
you switch it around to a vagina.
For sure.
Yeah.
But from booty hole to booty hole,
you will never know. You'll never know. It got to be a strong butt. Like
this one.
Firm. Yeah. Because if it's soft, it's like, hey, man.
You got to go get one of them bodybuilder chicks.
Right.
This is a tough one.
Does bodybuilding women attract you?
It depends on what level they are. You know what I mean? There's that level I go like you got to be you can, if you're strong and you look strong, like Chun-Li had the thigh, but she still looked very feminine everywhere else.
Right.
Had to go to a girl. But there's some that I go like, oh man, she's beautiful, and there's other ones I go like, yo, she a little scary.
Yeah.
But I don't know if some of those women who bodybuild take testosterone. I think some of them do, and then I see that and I go like we're looking too.
I with a track runner.
But see, we're not bodybuilding.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is the closest I got to bodybuilding.
Track runners have great bodies.
Right, and she was ripped. And this is the first time I touched her stomach. I was like, oh my God, I don't think I've ever touched abs before. and I'm just like, yo, this, because obviously it's mostly on men.
She's like, you can do this yourself.
I can't. So I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, am I gay? Did I enjoying your abs?
Abs aren't necessarily a guy thing. Women have abs.
Right. Yeah, I know, but that's the first time I touched abs, and I was really into it. I was like, flex. Oh, your finger is pinching your abs is pinching my finger.
That's funny.
I do want to give you a quick game. See how fat you are.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you colors. Okay. All right. And you need. Let me just do one by one. Get your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna text you a color,
Mm-hmm.
and you tell me what restaurant is associated with that
All right.
restaurant. All
Let's
right.
do it, yeah.
And this will obviously help you when it comes to the edit. All right. You also can show the people.
You said I control the people?
You can show the people if you want like that, or they can just kind of see it on the other side.
Okay. All right. Here's that. You guys can see.
Okay.
Tap it. Okay. What restaurant? I might be stuck already. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is this a popular place?
It's a franchise. It's
Arby's.
It's worldwide. That is not Arby's, my friend.
Okay,
Another guess, you're done.
Now one other guess. You said it's worldwide?
Yep. You definitely heard of it.
I'm sure I have.
You need a clue?
Yeah.
Is associated with racism.
Denny's.
No.
Oh,
look at the colors, man.
I am.
That people always assume it's a racist restaurant. It's in the title.
Cracker Barrel.
There you go.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of Cracker Barrels. However, I grew up with one in Lansing.
Yeah.
So I probably should have got that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Next one.
Okay. Cracker Barrel. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
Next one.
No, I'm ready this time.
Okay. Next one is red, white, and blue.
Oh my God. I thought this was going to be much easier.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue restaurants. Man.
It's huge.
Oh my God.
It's international.
It's IHOP. IHOP.
There you go. I gave you a little hint with saying international.
Oh my God, bro. That was.
Yeah. All right. Next.
People get these right?
Yeah.
This is tough.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm focused. I'm locked in.
All right.
I'm locked in. Black, yellow, white, and gray. All those?
Yep.
Jeez, man. Black, white, yellow. I can't even put these colors together.
These ain't no. These are them above fast food restaurants.
Yep, I'm with you.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't think it's Chili's. I think that's like red and green or something. Nah, it's not.
In the comment section, what y'all think? Black, yellow, white, and gray. What do y'all think?
Bro, this is.
How fat is Chaz?
I don't think I know this one.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
Arby's bought it recently.
Arby's bought it.
Bought this restaurant.
Arby's bought it. Oh my God. Do they sell chicken?
They do.
I still don't know.
Still don't know.
It's not KFC. It's not like one of those. You said it's like an upper.
Yeah, it's not upper. You know, it's just like.
But yeah.
I
don't know.
Okay, there it is right there. Send it to you.
Buffalo Wild. Buffalo Wild Wings. Damn.
Now you see it now, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
How many more of these?
There's two more.
I am
two
bombing.
more. Two more. There you go. Thank you, Reggie.
I am bombing.
Yeah, there you go, Reggie. Next one.
Arby's. No?
No.
Okay, it's red, brown, and white. All right. Red, brown, and white. This is like yo. Did you get these right when you did it?
I got 4 of these right. Yeah. Yeah, I knew this one.
Damn.
This was like in between of a restaurant and a fast food restaurant. I would say it's closer to a fast food restaurant.
All right, it's not quite a local. It's like a yellow. It's Pizza Hut.
No.
Damn.
No.
Jack in the Box.
No, it's not. It's not a fast food restaurant, but it's,
Pizza Hut was the one I was leaning on.
Yeah.
What is it?
There it is right there.
Damn.
Yep.
Chipotle. Damn.
Yep. Got you, coach.
Is there one more?
One more.
All right.
And we're done.
Last chance.
We're done.
Last chance, you.
Last chance. Here we go. What's that right there?
All right. This is. Green or like an Olive Garden.
No. No.
Oh boy.
Help them out, y'all. We got green, yellow, brown, and white. What restaurant is associated with that?
Who can? What? This is it's a sandwich place.
Is it? No, I don't know.
Okay, it's probably not in.
But it's definitely worldwide.
Subway.
No.
Did I say that already?
Subway might have like a
yellow and green, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Shake Shack. No.
Whew. Damn. I'm about to go 0 for 5.
Yeah,
come
homie.
on. You got this, Chaz. Think.
There you go. If you need some help, you got it.
No, I got to think.
You can close your eyes.
No, I'm going somewhere else. I'm traveling. Chili's.
No.
The other one.
No.
Not the one that's like Chili's?
No.
Big back ribs.
No.
Was that still Chili's?
You thinking about
Applebee's?
No.
Damn. That was my last guess. What is it?
Well, LaShawna had it right.
Where's she at? Oh, Panera.
Yeah.
God.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Panera. You had Panera before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of times.
Was that a sandwich place? What is that? I was like, is it a
sandwich
place?
soups? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're definitely known for having some of those.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, man. That's how I got fat, was off Panera. Because me and a girl dated at the time, we were killing that soup they had, that French bread soup. I mean, it was
in the bread, yeah.
The cheddar. We were killing it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, and then I remember we both were like, "What just happened?" I was like, "All that was from
carbs, yo."
Damn, it was killing us. Oh, that was very good. But Subway thinking a whole loaf of bread had you thinking a whole loaf of bread was fire.
Yeah, I think every fat person would say. All fat people need to ask themselves, when did you get fat? When did this start? When did things shift in your life? When is the last time you remember you were
2008 was my shift.
2008 was your shift?
2008.
Yeah.
2008, between 2008 and 2010 was when.
I remember like it was yesterday.
Yeah, I remember the girls there at the time. She was like, I was like, what do you mean I'm gaining weight? You don't.
She said you gaining weight?
Yeah, but I get it also because when she met me, you're in shape. And so it's part of your attracted to.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
I see there's too much stigma around telling somebody that you're gaining weight because you're getting out of my attractive zone.
Oh boy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you found them big, then you go, oh, well, great.
Yeah.
But if you gain 20, 30, you know what I mean? People start going like, well, now you're a little out of my. It's not that I don't love you as a person, but it's like, wait a second, I signed up for this. And I know over time, right?
Yeah.
Because for women, it's not fair because, you have kids and then, it's hard. But
yeah,
dudes, but also life, bro. You get busy, you can't
right.
work and
get comfortable.
Yeah, but to tell somebody, it should be fine to be like, yo, we got together because I saw you, you were bad. I loved your frame. That frame it went from a twin to a king. and
when you're on top of me, you're breathing a lot harder.
If you found them big, I go, you can't get mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
can't be like, oh, I'm gonna change this person. No, that's what you signed up for.
Right.
But also, man, you gotta really look at a person's habits. If they're a gym person, you gotta look at that. Like, this is like the lifestyle. But why is that wrong to be like, yo, hey, you gained a little weight. I'm not really feeling the cellulite you got going on.
Feeling the cellulite. And but it sucks all because women gain weight through like pregnancies and stuff. You can't be like, I don't like what's happening.
The problem is also when you don't see the effort. And I get it. Women have a while where you get the postpartum, you don't feel yourself, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, it's still the health should be, right?
Right. Should.
It should still be part of the daily, like, all right, we're going to do this. We got to make time for it. That's what I'm trying to get better on anyways. It's like, you got to treat working out as much as going to work, as much as anything else that you do. Eating healthy and working out has to be a part of that. Yeah, man. I worked out yesterday. I just went to the park and was just doing. I was trying to show. So Izzy she's really getting into sports. So now I'm like, man, I gotta show her all these like the little skills. Like we're doing the karaoke's and the shuffles and
karaoke. What's that?
That's when you kind of like twisting your legs. You go.
Oh, I never called karaoke. We just called it. I don't know what we called it. Man,
we used to call karaoke's. But yeah, and I don't know if it's a Michigan thing. But anyways, I was showing her all these different things. And so then I was showing her like, so not, but like, all right, jump. I was like, jump. We're gonna jump from here to here. So jump, boom, power jump, explode, wow. So jump all the way from this tree to that tree, just like that, and all these other things. And then I was like, yo, I'm sore as shit. And then I'm breathing hard. I'm like, all right, so now you're gonna go down there and come back. And she's like, we're doing it together. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do it together. Let's get some water. And I'm like, yo, I am horribly out, and we're not doing nothing crazy.
Right.
It is just like some light stuff. But then I got on her about like, remember these drills of football? I don't know if you coached it, but they have a ball and you had to go left, you had to go right, back, forward. Yeah. We used to roll though. Yeah. So I didn't have to do that. We used to go left, you had to roll left, you had to roll right. But I had her doing that, just shuffle back, shuffle down. Right. And I was like, that's way more where I'm better at. Yeah. You know what I mean? I go like, the short explosion is I'm fire still.
That's what she said.
Hey yo. But anytime I have to go like a long distance, I go like, this is work. So I had to do it while she's gone, right? She was gone this weekend. So I've been having to work out without her to get my to get everything back so I can actually do this all the way through with her. Because then it's next to a playground. So I go like, all right, we got one more that you can play.
You go play. Yeah.
She's like, I want to play. But I was like, I gotta get this together because she's trying to do this every day.
I went hiking with Kaylee like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe. And she had to cut it short because she had to go to work. But I didn't get my 10,000 steps in. So I told her, I was like, oh, babe, man, I didn't get my 10,000 steps. She's like, well, this is just some jumping jacks. This is just some high knees and let's some shuffles, and we get you 10,000 steps. So we had ended the hiking at like 8,000 steps. I was like, okay, cool. Let's do like 100, either 100 jumping jacks or up until a minute and a half. Whoever comes first. Yeah. And she was like, bet. By the time I got to 70 of jumping jacks, I was like, oh, I think the process of this and legs open and bouncing several times on my nail was like, oh, I forgot that this is actual work.
Yeah, because no one does jumping jacks for that long. So you can do 20, 25. It ain't huge, but people, man, if you sat back and some people can't raise their arms past their head in general. Some people don't even do this motion. Yeah. You're like, hey.
Yeah, homie. I was in pain. And she's like, you good, Dad? Yeah, I was dying.
And then we're doing jump squats.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, we're going to do 15. I don't know why I keep putting these high numbers. She's like, how many more you got? I was like, I've been doing them a little faster than you.
Turn around, because that's the game. You turn that way, and while Dad does it behind you.
I said, man, this is crazy.
Sorry. What's up, folks? We had 19 people up in here. Y'all came in, and let me see what you say. What's up, Spicy? What's up, Tierra?
What's up, Spice?
You got Juan.
Chime. CMD.
I've never said that out loud.
What?
Chime.
I like they broke it down. Chime.
Yep. I definitely.
Did we ask before where Chime is from? It's like Africa or something? I don't know. I'm not even talking that much. Well, you got some on. Oh, the crowns. You guys are all special now with the crowns on your head.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I guess it just says top fans. We appreciate y'all. Are y'all gonna try to steal each other's rankings and keep typing a bunch to see if it changes? The number one, number two, to number three.
That's what that means.
It says that's what it says. Top fans.
That's what's up.
All right, just to let you guys know, if you are looking for Patrick Cloud's episode that we shot last week, it is only in the Patreon. Okay, you got to go to Patreon for Chaz Rogers, and it is up. It's unedited. It's in there. When will the other one be up? When will it be regular for consumption? I don't know. We don't know. But as of now, if you want to watch the Patrick Cloud episode, you got to go to the Patreon.
Yeah. And shout out to
Moyo or Spotify subscription. Either one.
Is it Moyo?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Moyo in the comments section.
Mo Yeezy.
You know, the homie, long time follower, friend, supporter, love her to death. She gave us I Have the Hat On, Champion Dad, CD on the side, not cassette, CD. We upgraded. Gave us a card. Gave me a card. I don't know if you seen the card. We are the brand that makes being a great dad look cool. Thank you for being a part of the movement. Championship Dad.
Come on now.
Right there, man. Appreciate you, Moyo. Gotta show love to my girl all the way in the D. You know, not matching my outfit right now, but I'm gonna represent it. It's blue. You know, I got yellow on for the Rams and yellow pants. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we up.
Those pants look yellow to you?
Your P is nigga. Drink water.
Something like that. Dion had nothing.
He
had nothing at all. That's the worst roast of all time.
Yo, urine. I see.
The camera's doing that weird thing.
What doing?
It's getting blurry.
Back. Okay.
This guy over here. It's his first day, guys. It's his first day. Oh, and then I think I put the bonus episodes in the Patreon also. I think so. I think we've done 2 so far. I think they're both boom. I don't quite remember for sure. I'm very upset that I didn't get any of those right. I feel like if there were fast food places, I'd have got it.
Of course, but all fast food restaurants are either red or yellow. You notice that?
Huh?
Red, yellow, or white. Notice that?
Red, yellow, or white. I guess
all fast food restaurants are
stand out at night, huh?
Yep. Yeah, those are also
stand out during the day.
Those are also the colors that make you hungry.
Red, yellow, and white.
That tickles your hunger.
Huh.
If you know, every color is associated with certain feeling and emotion.
Pink tickles mine. Oh, makes me want to tickle something else.
Hello. I don't know the.
Brought to you by Pink Chew. Is your vagina dry?
Brought to you by Pink Chew. But yeah, red and yellow is associated with like making you feel hungry, making you feel like I could use some McDonald's right now. Because yellow like associated with fries and red kind of, tickles the maybe pickles or.
See, it's the tickle part you keep.
I don't know. It kind of
doing this all creepily.
What is
though.
it? Hey, what is it? It cohorts. I'm thinking of 2 words. Cohorts.
Coerces? Is that what you're trying to say?
Cohorts and what is it?
Cohorts is like your friends, right?
No,
cohorts.
Hold on.
Coerce is like trying to persuade.
Coax. Yeah, persuade.
Oh,
coax.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to think of 2 words. Coax and cohorts. Is that right?
Yeah, it's I think it's coerce.
Coerce.
Coerce. Something like that.
Yeah. Yep. I hate that. I definitely want to take this head off because it just. I hate that it just feels odd now because it's such a random late I'm a dad hat. It's like I'm trying to encourage. Hey, Moyo, love the hat. Love the hat, Moyo. It just feels like, that person's like, I'm going through court. I'm going through the system. I gotta prove to the people that I'm a good dad.
You got the #1 dad button on too. Bringing your money. Yeah, she actually made this when she was 4.
Yeah.
What's up, Miss B?
What up?
What's up, New York?
We have a question over here. Not to get too deep early, but question for Chaz. You once said younger but mature women aren't mature enough to spot an
Older, immature person.
An older immature
guy. Mm-hmm.
Having a daughter myself, how do I help her spot it?
It's probably more of a Dion question. My daughter is 6, so right now everyone's immature, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm immature with her all the time. Because for me, it has to go down that whole keeping it real. You know what I mean? That whole just like you got to be honest, you got to keep it real. But you actually have teen daughters.
I think I might have read. Did I read it right? Read it right?
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying that most women like to date older, right? Mm-hmm. So a high school girl, what happens is that we see those guys in college or those guys who are like somewhere in their 20s come date high school girls, right? Yeah. And for them, they go, high school boys are really immature, which is very true, right? The high school boys are high school boys. So for women who mature faster, they go like, these guys are true immature for me, but they see a college 20-year-old something guy as more mature. But they can't recognize an immature man. Because they don't have that yet to see what immature man looks like. They would never, and a mature man would never go to a high school to pick up a girl. Right. But for them, they think that that's a big pride thing where women think, oh, I'm more mature. I can date older men. It's a big win for them. So once they start dating some of these people, they start having issues and their issues. They start having manipulation. They can't recognize it until it's later. They're being preyed on. Right. And they can't recognize when they're being preyed on because they don't have that. When a dude comes up and he pulls her hair and he's like, no, he's like, I like it. It's like, you know what I mean? But when a guy comes up and he's like, oh, I'm gonna take you here. You're gonna do this. You got to be where I say you got to be. They think that's what they're supposed to because they don't want to lose this guy and all these other things and all these other manipulation tactics. So that's what I'm saying.
But what's the question?
She's saying like, what are something you would do? Dang, Miss B!
Oh, hey, thank you, Yanka B. She want to support the podcast.
Hey, in the super chat. Rent now.
Yeah, now we pay my rent. Thank you, B. That is dope, yo. Yeah, appreciate it. Shout out for the $20 super chat.
Oh my god,
we appreciate
that. Like we got to get naked or something now.
Yeah, I need to show.
This is like throwing money at you.
Come on, man. Thank you, girl. That was a big orange. Bam.
It came right in there. Pow.
Yeah, I think we should have a goal right there. They said let's go, man. Man, that's what's up.
That's a lot. I love it. What does that goal button do?
I don't know. I think we could put a goal up there. I said, hey, we're trying to raise money for something.
So the question is, how would you like teach your kid that something? Right? Read it again.
So,
how do you keep them from?
The question was having a daughter myself.
This nigga Chime is hilarious.
Chime! Hey, not the 1 cent. Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, can you pin Chime?
Yeah, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh boy,
the 2001.
What's the meaning of this?
Oh, bro? The pettiness is great. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Thank you, dog. I
appreciate it. We definitely didn't ask for it, but I appreciate it.
That is
I don't
hilarious.
know about Chaz.
I super appreciate it. Dion's trying to remove you guys. What are you doing?
I don't know how to
just get out of it. Just get out of it before you break it. But I think you can like it at least.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Now see if you can pin it. Let's see. Dion needs to update his shit.
Man, it's going.
Dion's trying to put you guys in timeout. Man, super appreciate it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's dope.
The 1 cent is great.
What was the question again? How having a daughter myself, how do I help her spot it? So, I can't say luckily, both of my daughters have dated their age and younger, so I don't know.
Did you do anything or say anything to?
So here's the thing. My youngest daughter, and it's funny that I'm trying to.
My bad. You gotta take that down so we can see the chat.
What?
Gotta like move that out the way so we can see the chat.
Is it still doing?
Just click above it.
Let me click above it. You have access to the laptop. That's what I'm doing.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah. So my daughter. My youngest daughter had this incident that pissed her off, and mind you, it's the same day that happened what I told about earlier. Same day. So She works at this little like summer camp thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, Dad, this little boy was really bothering me. She was pissing me off. He just kept throwing stuff at me. He was throwing balls at me. She's like a junior counselor.
Mm-hmm.
So she's helping, but she's not working.
Yeah.
She's kind of like just pretty much there for free,
Mm-hmm.
but also working.
Yeah.
And she's 14, and the little boy is like, I think he's like 8 or 9,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he just following her around, pulling on her shirt, and wherever item, throwing stuff at her. So she's like, it just pissed me off because the actual counselor wasn't doing nothing. It was like, get this little boy. Have him stop following me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, babe, here's the thing. He likes you.
Yeah.
This is what we do. She's like, Dad, times have changed. This boy is a demon spawn. He does not like, he don't even know what liking is. I was like, okay, I'm not going to try to offset your feelings of how angry you were.
Yeah.
So I was like, you don't even get it. You don't understand.
Yeah.
But he's like, so anyway, can I finish, Dad?
That's his first crush.
Right. Can I finish, Dad? So he's following me around. We're eating food. He sits next to me. He's picking food. He's grabbing nachos and this, and I'm like, yo, can y'all please get him? To the point I'm like, this is not even funny no more. I just left. He tried to follow me, and I was like, hey, Counselor so-and-so, get this little boy. and this pissed me off because nobody was helping me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be here.
Yeah.
This little boy just kept bothering me. So I didn't want to say it again, like, he likes you.
Right.
But she, in her head, is like, he's too young to like me.
Yeah.
He's in her head, like,
you're right.
Right.
She's right, but
yeah. It's also, I've been there. You
right.
see an older girl, I like her. I don't know how to express how I like this person.
Right.
I don't want to verbally say it because now I'm like, oh no. So like she was really like almost to the point of crying, and she called me and she's like, Dad, can we just go to the movies, man? Because this little boy really bothered me. Can you pick me up? Picked her up, went to the movies, and then right after that thing happened. Oh, she was on one that whole day. Anywho, but yeah. So you can't. I think every person needs experience. You can't really just say, hey, make sure this boy right here, if he does this, he's not mature enough.
Yeah. You
can't spot it. I mean, you're not dating the person.
Right.
You gotta just say, make sure this person making wise decision. When it comes to dating. Does he have his life together? I think this comes to adults. When it comes to relationships, everybody should come into relationships whole. But at the same time, you need broken people to have experiences. Because I tell people all the time, when it comes to relationships, everybody should come full.
Yeah.
So if I pour into you, it overflows. Pouring you overflows. And just by being whole, you'll fill yourself back up. A lot of times people come 50%, and I'm pouring to you, and this person got a hole in their cup, and they're just draining out. And they're like, hey, can you pour into me? They're like, I got nothing. It's like, I need you to pour back into me. You keep pouring into this person, and you filling yourself back up. It's like,
you got to go to the well and get more.
Get the well, it's God. Like, help me, God, with this person.
I was like, I gave you every sign to get out.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah,
I told you not to do it anyway.
Yeah.
That one little feeling you pushed past, I told you. That was me.
It's like, I'm at 35%. God, help me.
Bro, God will give you all kind of signs not to do some shit or to do something. We'll be like, yeah, but maybe. He's like, this nigga don't listen. All right.
Any sort of, I shouldn't be doing this, pleasures, interests, people. This feels odd. I just want to see what it's like, see what it's about. Like, people like, I gotta explore a little bit. I got YOLO, gotta live. I gotta see what this is about. There's so many pushes away, like things that you sign that pushes you away. Well, what if this is the one?
Yeah. Just put out a used rapper.
a used condom
rapper. What's that still doing there? Yeah, you know what? It's when you're younger in relationships, you're not going to be whole. You have to also understand that life in whole is a journey. What sucks when you're younger is when you feel like you're doing your best and somebody quits on you. You know what I mean? Even if like it'd be a breakup is different when it's like, oh, you cheated, you lied, blah blah blah. But when somebody's just kind of just like, yeah, I think I don't see this really going anywhere, or we should have this by now. You're like, no, wait, hey, I'm still going. When somebody just cuts you off, and it's not like it's you, it's they just don't want to be.
Yeah.
And you're like, what did I do wrong? And they're like, no, it's not you, it's me. And I think I'm here in this place in my life. And you're like, oh, you don't want to do this journey with me no more. Damn. So I'm just on the outs. All right, well, like good luck. That's what I can do. I still love you. What's happening?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think you just got to be like, all right. Well.
I remember every early stages of me being in relationships. They were all for toxic reasons. Most of the times it was like, this woman is very attractive, and I want to be inside of her. Right? But you was like, everything else.
This is very normal of you right here.
Right.
Very normal.
Yeah. It's like nothing else matters. Yeah. I'll figure everything else out later.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you're like, I've had enough of that. Let me get to know this person. Now it's like,
let me get to know. What's your name again?
You're like, okay,
Shirley. I've been smashing a Shirley this whole time.
Shirley. Yeah, and to the point it's like, oh, I didn't know you were vegan. I would have stopped bringing home meat. I would stop giving you the meat and brought home vegan options.
I gave Lack love. So Lack, speaking facts, Chime says, I think sometimes you can't go on a journey with someone that's starting from a far different position than you.
Looking back, do you never notice ever notice the shift in energy and failing or doomed relationships? Yes.
Man, I was blindsided once. I thought we were going great. She was like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of feeling like a disconnect. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I thought we were on the same page here. Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we're drifting. No, I feel like we're closer than ever.
Yeah.
How are you feeling this? What did I miss?
Yeah.
I don't know how much is a woman not being honest. Because in their heads, a lot of times when you guys have a whole conversation in your heads you don't share, or feelings you don't share, and then you drop the bomb on me, or on us as men, and you're like, I didn't know. You didn't notice that little time where I sighed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy says, if I'm on 6 and you're on 4, I can help you get to 6. But at the end of the day, I'm still on 6.
I mean, sure, but as my friend Chaz will say, a lot of people are just losers, right? As in, that's your max. And when Chaz told me that, it opened my eyes to so many. Wow. As in,
what I actually said was a lot of women are losers.
Oh boy!
But we already know men are losers.
Yeah.
But women don't get called losers enough.
Right. As in, 6 is your max, bro. That's your 100. That's your 10, essentially. Yeah. And sure enough, if 6 is your max, maybe that's the 6 that she's missing. You can push her to that 10. A lot of people are not good at your 6, and you can add to her to be that 10. And now she passed you up, and you heard Michelle Obama, and now she's Barack.
You know what? It gets me though. So I'm a big person on capacity. Okay, when you talk about I'm at capacity, or somebody like, I find a lot of people's capacity to deal with stuff very low, and I go like, people to me get stressed and overwhelmed about regular shit to me. And I'm like, y'all stressed and overwhelmed and lashing out and reacting because of this. I go like, and maybe it's because like the sports, wrestling, living in a van, eating shit, right? Like maybe there's things where I go like, this ain't even the worst. I go like, there's always levels of things that can get worse. So when I see people tell me they're overwhelmed and it's like, I ain't got bills and I'm like, this is
minuscule.
This is elementary stuff. This is anytime you're an adult, you're gonna deal with all these things at one time. You're dealing with 20 different things all at once. And that's still just trying to, be healthy and have a healthy relationship and make sure your family is healthy and have a job that you actually, want to do and not feeling fulfilled. I'm like, there's 1,000 things that we deal with, bro, like external and internal. But when I hear people like complain and stuff like that, I have very little empathy for it because
but now you sound like a Republican. As in, like, oh, you don't have housing at your house. Oh, you can't eat every day. Well, guess what?
You know what happens?
My yacht has a rent.
When I tell people to toughen up, they go, "You're being dismissive," right? And I go, like, I don't think so. I think that you have to learn. Even when people go to therapy and they're like, oh, like I gotta remove this person from my life, and it's like their family or their mom, and they're like have these toxic people in. For me, the idea was I gotta have a bigger capacity of what I can take, because I'm not cutting out my mom or my dad, no matter how much they upset me. I'm gonna do the work to make sure that my actual capacity is better, to be able to hold them longer, to be able to love them longer, but not hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? And build up other things to make sure that I'm always good and my mental health is always good. Because for me, it's never about doing less, unless it's really like physically harmful or something like that, you know, whatever it is. But I'm more like, I gotta have it. Like if you're with somebody who's physically abusive, verbally abusive, something like that, then different story. But if it's just that's not regular stuff.
You know what? Also, I noticed, piggybacking on what you said, is you ever been in a relationship and you be like, that's the answer. You just cry the whole time. Say less. So you ever been in a great relationship? Like, just say this person is 70, 75% what you ever wanted in a woman, right? You can't just be happy with that 75%. You be like, just fix this. Man, you be like, this girl is perfect. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. But everything else is perfect. But then you be like, I got to leave this to get that extra 25%. And then you get that 25%, you be like, oh, she's missing 75%. And now you're like, hey, baby. We back. Like, no, nigga.
You know, sometimes you have to go away to come together.
Come together, yeah.
What's some of those phrases? Yeah. They say that if you love someone, they'll come back.
Yeah.
And it said the 80-20 rule. What's the 80-20 rule?
I'm sure it's 80% of things you love and 20% you don't.
80% is pretty good.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great. What if it's like, I think I had this conversation. It's only good. I've had this conversation with you, but I want to rehash it again.
Okay.
So just refresh. Okay. All right. So, perfect woman, right? Only issue, the only issue is she has six other children by other men, right?
By 6 other men?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Let's just say 4 of them. All right? 4 of them, all right?
Okay.
All right. Everything else is perfect.
So she got 4 baby daddies.
4 baby daddies, six kids, right? Her dream is.
How old are the kids?
They're, let's just say, from 14 to 2. All right. 14 to 2.
Okay.
Right.
They all need taken care of.
All to be taken care of. Okay. You love these kids to death. Her dream.
Do I?
You've been with her for 2 years,
okay.
right?
All right, I'm already involved. Okay.
Yeah, you involved.
Okay.
You involved.
Okay.
All right.
I fell for it.
Yeah, you fell for it. It's like, these kids after that, they're actually pretty helpful. They cut the grass. They wash dishes. They're respectful.
They're little workers.
Yeah,
in the house.
They help me out with my job and support me and this blah blah blah. Right.
Yeah.
Everything else is perfect.
Yeah.
Only issue, she got 6 kids. Right.
Okay.
Her dream is to go to Disneyland for her birthday. Right? With that being said, you gotta bring them kids, man. Right? Gotta bring those kids. That's gonna cost you about $1,500 to pay for all the kids, right? But you're like, hey, you know what? Twofer. I'm gonna bring all her kids, invite her family. We're gonna do a birthday, and I'm gonna propose to her she's perfect, dude.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
She's worth the proposal.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to propose to this girl at Disneyland.
Okay.
Friends, family, kids, all there, right?
Gotcha.
This is her dream. Never been to Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
Everything's going perfect.
Yeah.
You inside the park. 10 minutes in there. We're gonna do this. Hey, family, I'm gonna propose to her in an hour. Make sure you guys are blah blah blah. Right when you say that, somebody was like, there he is right there. And swings on you, right? And they be like, oh, my bad. I thought you was somebody else, bro. My bad. and then they try to walk. It's like 6 dudes, right? They walk away, right? So the 2 options.
Okay.
I know it's wild. The 2 options is: do you A, accept you good, bro, with a fat eye? You got a photographer here, and all the kids, everybody.
This took a turn.
Everybody saw you get smacked, right? Got a fat eye. You got to propose to her on her birthday at Disneyland with a fat eye.
Yeah,
and the whole kid's like,
okay,
right? They got to laugh at you and snicker at you the whole time. You let the homie go, or I gotta fight this nigga, right?
And his other friends.
I gotta fight him, possibly get jumped and kicked out and lose all this money that I already paid, ruin her birthday, and the proposal's off. So which one are you doing, brother?
I don't know that these 6 kids were necessary for this story.
I had to, because you got to pay for it.
But 6,
you had to pay for it. You paid for the $1,500 to get everybody in there, right? She gets it for free because it's her birthday.
Do you get it for free on your birthday?
Yeah, you go to Disney for free.
Okay.
Yep.
So I can either have these kids. I feel like I didn't want these kids anyway.
Now all of a sudden you don't want them?
I mean,
what if what if all these kids? 4 of them are adults, 2 of them are like 16 and.
Well, these niggas better help me. They're adults. We jumping them as a family, right?
Hey, they said my bad, bro.
Wait a second. If all her family's around, there's other men, right?
They yoked.
That's fine.
No one said, "Hey, yo, man, that's not him. My bad, bro."
Yeah, and then one of them should be like, "Hey, man, that's our guy," right?
Sure.
Because if I stand up and I'm like, "Yo, with me?"
Yeah. Slept on.
I probably run up to him like one-on-one.
You still gonna fight him and get kicked out?
One-on-one.
And you still get knocked out. I told you, man. I do this.
I wake up.
All right. 2-on-1. Hey, yo, Bruce. 2 on 1.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Roll yourself up from a knockout.
Well, where's he at? He's on
Chaz, it's Sunday. What?
You a custodian? She left you for the guy, yo.
One of the baby daddies. One of the.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yep. Hey you. Hey, I'm on the pod right now, bro.
Hey, thank y'all so much for showing love in the comment section.
Did you?
Yeah.
I can't. I got the kid. Yo's going. My bad.
Yep. Disrespectful, right? I just feel like he disrespectful. No? No?
I mean, yes and no.
Yeah. I was like,
but if it wasn't the friend, then, it was Clay Thomas. Did I say that? I don't know if I said that to you. It was Clay calling me. What am I? What if you try to hop on a live? Y'all don't even talk about shit. Yo, so Spicy Original says that was a sign from God stopping you from proposing.
Ooh.
Because what are you doing with these 6 children, bro, who aren't yours?
Women can't make mistakes.
Get out of here.
What if
4 baby daddies?
Sure, but what if they all died through wild situations?
Who? The baby daddy. And I'm not being number 5. Are we crazy? That pussy's cursed, nigga. You gotta get out of there. That shit's a trap.
Yeah.
I don't know why they all keep dying. And as soon as she opens up, no.
I said she was perfect, bro.
I heard you.
She's perfect.
I don't care how perfect she is, bro. 4 baby daddies is 6 kids and 4 baby daddies is a lot to take on.
The first one was a mistake, right?
Sure.
Right, here we go. First one, mistake. Mm-hmm. The second guy got killed. Mm-hmm. He got 3 kids, right? Mm-hmm. Third dude had money. Okay. White guy.
Okay.
Never around. Mm-hmm. I'm just not happy.
Okay.
She got the nigga for alimony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fourth dude.
How much she get?
Huh?
How much she get?
How much she get?
Fourth dude. Mm-hmm.
Fourth dude. Big dreams, poor execution. And she was like, "You're draining the money that I got from the last dude." Right. And
so she had her little savings that she had left and got with me.
Yep.
And those 6 children.
Yep. That's how she got the kids, yo.
Not how she
that
got
sounds
me.
Like a good story, yo.
It sounds like a great story. But any dude who would get her, people be like, yo, you stupid. I feel bad for them who have that. I mean, there's somebody who will date you for real, but who, date, marry. It's a lot of children, bro. That's just a lot of responsibility.
It is hard to get in relationships when the woman already has children, because it's that double dutch of, is it worth me jumping in to be quote unquote stepdad, or it's like, hey, is the dad around to do his job?
Right.
How are you with discipline?
Right.
And then as a man, is like, are you a physical disciplined person? Or you are a nurturing mother? And it's like, do you need me as a hey, or do you need me to put hands on him because he keeps setting your comforters on fire? and you can't take so many. You can only take so many. Hey, you ain't my daddy. And then it's like, Mom, help me out. Like that right there, that energy. Children can break up some families. And it was like, you ain't my daddy. Like, hey, I don't care how many Capri Suns you bring to my house. You are not my daddy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That can happen.
That's fine. Because I'm not your father, right?
Yeah. But I'm blowing your mother's back.
My kids are all over her face every night.
But my kids are on her face. Bros, don't say that.
What? It's true. Man, his power supply or hers will be limited. That Wi-Fi, changing that password every day. You'll never know what it is. You'll never get Wi-Fi out of me.
What happened?
I said if that was happening when some kid was like that, I would change the Wi-Fi password every
single day.
You'll never get the Wi-Fi password out of me. Not only would I change.
But what if you live with her?
Oh, if I'm at her place?
Yeah.
Am I paying for anything?
No, you just.
Oh, well then it don't matter. Do what you want, kid. If I ain't got no responsibility in that, the kid will be like, "Fuck you." I'm like, "You right? Where your mama at?"
Because it's the energy of like, yeah, hold on, I'm my boyfriend here. Hey, how long you gonna be here, man?
As long as your mama want me to.
Yeah, that's what the last guy said.
Yeah, well, that's why you ain't got no dad in the house. It's you. He left you.
That's why you ain't no dad in the house. Hey, man, she gonna burn you just like the last dude.
That's all right though. I'm gonna hit that. Watch out. Step over this nigga with my balls out. Smell that? Smell that waff? You get a waff of that?
You think a kid can break you
up? Probably.
Yeah. As in, like, ma'am, you are fun. Your child is a demon spawn.
I don't have to deal with this.
Yeah.
No, there's too. I be saying this all the time. There's too many women out there that deal with somebody who's just rude. You don't have to put up with that. There is someone else. There's someone else that you will like/love again. It will happen. 100%. It may not. It'll be different. It's like I love my kids this differently, right? But it won't. No. Man, I would not put up with some bullshit. Just put up with some bullshit. I like she's the only one in the world. What?
Yeah.
Not happening. Same for me. It's hard to date a man with 6 kids and 4 baby mamas. As soon as he says,
what is this? What does that mean? Oh, that's funny. That's it. Oh, all I got is I'm out.
How many kids you had? I get it.
7 or 6.
It's the minimum is 6. If you got to start with a 6, you can go 6, 7.
Ooh, that's so funny.
16.
What if he said I have a son?
60.
There you go. He could have said son.
But if you feel like how many kids do you have? He goes, I have.
He could be like, I have a son and $5.
What if he just says, I have a son? But he doesn't mention the $5 until much later. I didn't tell you about the other.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me you were married? I'm shy.
I don't want to reveal everything on the first date.
Hey, man, slow down, baby. What are you doing?
And there's women out there who are in full relationship with married dudes. Full relationships.
Yeah. Going on trips.
Yeah. Having to wait for him. Can't call him during these hours. Yeah. That's wonderful. You need to be playing yourselves. I've had that 2 week later dude mentions another kid. I've had that 2 weeks later dude. Yeah. My ex had 6 kids, 4 baby mamas. God damn.
That's exactly what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about.
6 kids, 4 baby mamas. What made you date them still?
Come on, man. This is the question we need to be asking.
What made you still?
He had to be handsome. Yeah. For him, just like, it ain't gonna happen to me.
What was the date? Did you get in a relationship? Did y'all live together? Did you date for a while? I need details. I need to know what goes behind this.
Yeah. And how did he get behind you?
That seems like a lot. Yeah, how long y'all together? Yeah, good question, Ms.
Yeah. Because when women say ex, they don't want to say my booty call.
Yeah. Because like I was dating this guy.
Right.
It's like, what are we talking about?
Right.
Because that matters.
Yeah. Because they don't want to say this guy I was sleeping with.
Yeah, I need to know what. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why can't women say that? Let's do I was messing with. That's safe, right?
Well, messing with is alluding that I had sex with this person numerous times without calling it official.
Sure. Is that bad now?
It's just a
women be messing.
It's just a protection thing for women.
Women be messing with dudes. Multiple.
Men love using messing with. It's great to mess with back in the day. Yeah. Because it's so respectful.
You used to mess with her heart.
He's kind of juggle her heart and
that's what guys mean.
Juggle her heart and brain with numerous other women.
Used to mess with her and her.
Yes. Yeah, that's the most politically correct. Because like I think the tears is mess with is very respectful. Mm-hmm. Smash is like, oh, this was dirty. This was nasty. It's great to smash.
Yeah.
And then what's after that? The disrespectful. I used to.
Oh.
Yeah. Or.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That's the disrespectful is like my little dip.
She says, what's messed up is if she's your 80%, but she ends up thinking you're her 20%. Kelly says, ex-husband, I think I said an easy husband, ex-husband together 7 years. Oh, so it was your ex together. You guys were together for 7 years. With the 6 kids, good father, but trying to be a bad husband. What made him a bad husband? What made him not be a good partner to you? What were you looking for that he couldn't do? I mean, 6 kids, it's a lot of responsibility already. I think it was already thinning on time and energy and effort.
Yeah.
You women, y'all be wanting time, dog. Mm-hmm. Y'all be wanting
and
time.
And when you hear, sadly, it's associated. When you hear multiple children by multiple women, dick was incredible. It comes with it because they hear it
for the meat.
They hear it and be like, it ain't gonna happen to me.
Right.
And he has the problem of like, I'm in it and I'm not pulling out. And something about a woman is like, birth control is optional.
You know, it's funny. I said this to
contraceptives.
Who said this? They said that when birth control is a woman's responsibility. This was a comedian, but I can't remember who said it. But he was saying, because they were like, well, guys can condom. He's like, sure, but we're not. He was like, birth control is a woman's responsibility because he said at the end of the day, it is your body. Mm-hmm. And you can't trust a guy to take care of your body. And that's like,
I'll tell you something, man. I was talking to the homegirl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this right now. Wearing condoms with women that are not your girlfriend should be banned.
Wearing condoms with women.
I'm sorry. I said that wrong. I read that right there. Somebody said about condoms. Going raw with women who are not your girlfriend or wife should be banned. Because it should be illegal. Because you get used to that feeling. And your penis gets excited from only that feeling.
Yeah.
So when you all of a sudden start wearing condoms, it's like this is not the same high as I'm used to.
Right.
And if you were with someone for numerous years going raw, and all of a sudden you gotta wear condoms, your dick is like, what?
Wait, with that person?
With the new person. Because he's like, oh, I'm back in these streets. Let me put a condom on. Yeah. Now it's like what is this feeling? It feels like getting a massage with like a whole.
It's just better for everybody, buddy.
Who?
I told him I talked to my meats.
Yeah,
it's better for
everybody. It's like getting a massage with your clothes on.
Mm.
It's like I feel it. Yes, it feels great, but I need skin to skin lubrication on my back. And it's like, hey, it's just as effective. It's not. I feel the massage, but I need that slide. I need this right here. It's like yes, it's great. It feels smooth. I appreciate the machines you got, but I am not feeling it. And after a while, your P's like, you playing with me. I'm going back soft. It's like, no, I'm still a missionary right now. Hey, I'm still a missionary.
Tell it to somebody who cares.
I'm still a missionary. I'm going harder to stay up.
He's like, no, you're not in anymore.
I'm fighting for my life to stay up.
Ms. B says, when I hear multiple baby mamas, baby dads, I immediately think commitment issues. Okay. Kelly says, yeah, and I had one kid was hiding the real him. He was hiding the real him until he could not fake it anymore.
Oh.
Said he would. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Go back up.
Said he wanted one thing, but turned out he didn't. What did he say he wanted? Yeah, you know what's funny? People will hide it until they can't anymore.
Yeah,
and then you go like, "Oh, you tried for so long. Yeah, you ran out."
Yeah, buddy. Let me tell you something, man. Because when you first start dating people, you be like, "I just want to be liked," up until you need to hear the truth.
Yeah.
Because you say all your highlights in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to. You be like, "Hi, I am a college graduate."
You're off the resume.
I used to work for Singular Wireless as an executive. You try to say all your highlights, and then it's like, so tell me the things that you are embarrassed of. Yeah. Oh, we doing this on the first date? That's what you need to start asking.
If me and yo ever got divorced, I'd be a monster in these streets.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like smashing woman to woman. I'd be so
smashing men. Anybody can get it like a basket of peppermints at a doctor's office.
Hey, ain't nobody been to me over.
He said, "Also, you're doing the bending."
You know what's funny too? It seemed like she never. That's great acting, my Dan.
Yeah.
It seemed like she.
So you're doing the bending? He said, "Absolute idiot."
No, like it would be so hard to get my attention for me to want to make time with you. You'd have to build your life around my schedule and what I want to do. And a woman would definitely feel like, hey, I don't feel like you care. I don't feel like you're into me. I feel like, I was gotta like go through like what you want to do. And I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not doing anything ever again.
Yeah.
That I don't feel like doing, and not because let me just show her. I was like, I'm 100% gonna do exactly what I want to do.
New relationships are always tough, man.
I feel bad if that ever happens.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, because if I had to do that, ain't no woman gonna. She's just gonna be like, no, he's a selfish asshole.
Yep. Getting back in shape in new relationships is always tough, because you're so used to custom and comfortable with the old relationship, and now it's like a combination of my last girlfriend like this, my last girlfriend like this. I like this.
Yeah.
I hope that my old interests can translate to the new person, but at the same time, you got to be loose to what and who they are.
See, and this is where we start.
The standards, preferences, and expectations for people are always different.
And this is the last time I'm ever doing this. Taking someone else's expectations I'm never doing that again.
Mm-hmm.
Never in life again will I ever try to meet somebody else's expectations.
Mm-hmm.
It is not happening.
Yeah.
It's not doing it. I'm not putting the energy and effort into it.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
I'll tell you something, man. That, like I said, and you gotta hope that the three both like connect. Your standards, her standards. Mm-hmm. Your preferences, her preferences. Mm-hmm. Your expectations, her expectations. You be like, what do you expect from me? What I expect from you? So now it's like, I can't give you that.
Right.
But it's also like, what's the compromise?
Mm-hmm.
What are you willing to let go?
Nothing. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never compromising again. Like, I'm never compromising again.
Never compromising?
No, this is the last time I'm compromising is in this marriage. If it doesn't work, I would never compromise again.
If this was a movie, I will say I can't wait for this to end so I can see the savage Chaz. Chaz, we get these tattoos from. Got tattoos on his neck like this. Chaz got a beard. Like, how do you grow a beard? He's like,
yo, because you know why? You compromise and you do all this stuff with someone you love, right? And when that's gone, I'm never going to get there again.
Yeah.
Like, we're never going to. A girl would have to be like, no, I just love him so much. I'm doing this and this. I'm like, all right. But you had to feel bad for her. She had to jump through hoops.
Somebody over here said, do you ever meet women that facilitate your growth?
My penis.
Oh! Ow, ow, ow! Tongue rolls out. Roll it back up. The eyes fall. That's so stupid. Other question was.
Say it again.
Yeah. Do you ever meet women that facilitate your growth?
Yeah. I think that most people you meet should have something that you date, should have something that you don't know about and you can learn from or take a part in your life. I can't think of anybody who's made me better. I'm already pretty perfect, but you know.
Yeah. Top of the top.
You know what I mean? It's already hard being there. So
the other question is, if I don't want to talk about myself, I ask about them. What's good questions to ask them? Like if you ask a girl, what? That makes sense, Chaz?
As far as dating goes?
Yeah, if you're in an opening date and you like, I don't want to talk about myself. What's a good question to ask that person?
I would ask something.
First of all, hold on. Hold that thought. Why are you afraid to talk about yourself? What are you hiding? You need to open up. That'd be kind of weird. It was like, don't worry about me. What about you? Like, what are you hiding?
I do a little bit this, a little that. More about you.
Yeah.
A question I would ask is, what's something, how, or something you read or something that you're doing that helps you improve something about yourself, like whether it's physical or something. What I'm always looking for is, how are you trying to be better every day at a job, mentally, something like, what is your thing that you're trying? My thing is always like, what are you an expert on, whether it's your job or not, right? It's like, oh, I know all these stats on this. What do you know for sure? And what are some things, books, something that you've read that you tell me, oh, you got to read this, something that's going to help benefit me in some way. And what's some kind of like skill thing you have that you do? Mm-hmm. Well, like, Yo's very organized. Mm-hmm. She's a very, she's one of those top executive secretaries, you know what I mean? Who have everything. Oh, I already did that. You booked your flight. She's like very organized. I go like, hey, I had to get flights. I didn't think any of that. It'd be done. Like all that stuff helps for somebody like me, But
let me hear you freestyle this. I want the ladies in the comment section.
Ladies!
I want the ladies in the comment section to catch the red flag. All right,
Chaz, sexy voice on.
Chaz, I need you to run down a bunch of accolades, 10 accolades of how incredible you are as a prospect of her in her life. But also
10.
Yeah, just freestyle it. Not you, but just you are whatever. You just create this person, but slide in a red flag that can also be mirrored as a positive thing. Just slide it in there and it's like, yeah, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. And that this is like, okay. But it's also like, all right, well, I mean, if you're bragging about that, that's weird. But and then to see if the ladies can catch the red flag. You want to go first?
I got to think for red flag.
Yeah.
Are you asking me questions or I'm just talking?
Well, and she's like, so tell me about yourself.
Yeah, so I was on Forbes 30 under 30. Right? One of those, 30 under 30 list. I'm actually a former national state chess champion. Yeah, nerd alert over here, right? No biggie, no biggie. I actually went to culinary school for a while. Cordon bleu, that's how we say it over there in the French.
Yeah.
The French quarters. My family's from the South, from Mississippi, all that good stuff. So, very traditional roles, you know, like my women in the house, cooking, cleaning, and I'll be outside making the money. And then I like, you know, want you to have a soft life, you know, and I'm also like a lot of peace, a lot of quiet, you know, when I'm not trying to do it. Because my job is very taxing. So I like to come home and have, you know, some good peace and me time, all that good stuff. And then I like going out every now and then. I'm not a huge out person, so I like to spend more time inside than anything. Yeah, and otherwise I'm just a chill guy.
All right. I heard a couple red flags.
Couple?
Yeah, I heard a couple red flags, but
not one.
I want to see the people in the girls in the comment section or men can catch the red flag that Chaz slid in there that was braggable, but also can be mirrored as a red flag. While they're writing, there it is. R. Clark said, "A woman at home."
What's wrong with having a woman at home?
That was a true red flag.
That's the red flag?
Yeah.
I like my woman at home. I don't want her in the streets. You see, you're always out.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. So, okay, let me read Chime's comment.
Okay.
I was with a chick once. We had all the same interests, but her communication and her issues was terrible. Left her, and it was hard finding that again, even with more emotionally intelligent chicks. Wow. Yeah. Hey, bro. R. Clark said it was the way you elaborated. You put too much on it. I would say the fact that you open up with your money, which is that's a red flag right there. You open up and say, "Oh, I was 30."
You say my accolades. I didn't say it was how much money I made.
Yeah, but
I could have invented something that could have went very well. Just 30 under 30, you know, just it's a good accolade to have.
Yeah, I think if you closed out with that, and also I was blessed to be a part of 30 under 30. That was one of those things, like you close out with it. You don't open up with your money like, well, I saying that is like, oh, you are arrogant. You are a narcissist. Mentioning accomplishments, B said, mentioning accomplishments in the way you did is a bit of a red flag. Like I said, yep, like you have to talk about all the things you've done. Yep.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Hey, as in like, almost
I said my family's from the South. I said I can cook.
Yeah.
Not just I can cook. I went to school
to
cook. You don't think I'm gonna cook for you? That's a good sign, is it not?
Yeah.
I said my family's from the South. I have good Southern roots. I know how to be a gentleman. You know, that's not good signs. I want you to take care of you. I said I want you to have a soft life. I see nothing but green flags here. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
The only red flag I might have said was and I didn't even say what I really want to say. When I get home, butt naked. I want my bath running.
Wait until I asked you, how did you learn how to cook?
I said I went to Cordon Bleu.
He did.
Yeah. See, you weren't listening. Out here telling my story. Women ain't listening.
Yeah.
Always looking for the bad.
Yeah.
I went to Cordon Bleu. You did the supervillain laugh too. What supervillain? Traditional. What's wrong with traditional law? What's up, big sis?
You just said traditional roles.
What's wrong with traditional
roles?
What's wrong with traditional roles?
Yeah.
Why is that bad? You don't want to be at home? Gotta tell you what I look for in a woman.
Okay.
For real. If I was really doing this and not trying to slip in a red flag, I don't want this to hurt some feelings. I don't know if it will or what. And I don't know. What did you even say, Big Sis Chris? I don't know. The statement that you put before is retracted, so all it says is, "And I'm a butthole."
Right.
Traditional roles have changed. How? If they're traditional, then how can they change? Told you put too much on it. My thing for me, I'm really big on women being ambitious, and I don't like seeing someone who's fine where they are. That bothers me because I always go like, "Oh, well, what's the top job, and who's there, and how can you either get that job or go somewhere else and be the best at it, be the top of it." Like I don't like someone like, "Oh no, I'm good, I'm happy." Like I want you to be happy. Don't get me wrong, I want you to be happy where you are, but I'm always like, "Well, are you trying to start a business? Like what else are we doing? What else are you trying to accomplish?" Once you stop trying to accomplish something, I look at you a little differently. To be honest, I go like, "Oh, it's she's just fine being average.
Yeah.
You can be the top CEO, but I'm like, well, what's next?
Right.
I'm always
I
on
need to hear a goal somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm always like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? And it bothers me when somebody's just like,
because
chilling.
You will hit a ceiling, and you need to have some sort of ambition. Once you hit that quote unquote touchdown, win the Super Bowl, you got to think about next year.
Yeah, and it bothers me if you did it, if you don't want to expand upon it, or if you tell me some idea and I don't see movement. Bro, if you have an idea, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and nothing is being done to progress, or you might do it a little bit. I'm gonna call you a fraud.
I think every friend should just randomly ask and remind people like, hey, what is your 1 year goal? What is your 5 year goal? So they can remind them, hey man, you still on this earth for a reason. You still got purpose, right?
Yeah.
Because if somebody said, I don't know, that's
asking somebody what their purpose is. That's a bigger question. Yeah, goals.
Not purpose, but it's like you're still on this earth. You have purpose. Like the guy was like, I'm gonna keep you around for a reason. Right. What do you feel like? I'm still here because this.
You ever dodge an accident and be like, woo!
Yeah.
God,
thank you.
What am I supposed to be doing? Tell me
right now.
Help me.
Absolutely.
People are motivated by different things, for sure. I'm just talking about for me. I'm talking about purely for me.
Sound like you hit a red flag on her. She got a nerve.
But it's happened to me before. I dated this girl. She worked at UPS, and which was more than fine, and she was fine just like doing that forever.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't want to start a business? Or she's like, no, I love my job. I'm like,
again, like you said, bro. People are losers.
Yeah.
As in that losers is as in like I'm not as ambitious as you are.
Let me define my definition of loser. Okay, here's my definition of a loser. Because I think I have this is how I tell you.
This is gonna hit a lot of people right here.
It shouldn't. If you have a goal, a thing, something you're trying to accomplish, but you're unable to accomplish that goal because of you're a loser. If you have something that you're trying to do, you're trying to go for, you either quit, you're a loser, or you can't accomplish it because of your own inhibitions, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm not trying to work harder. Everybody should work towards something harder.
Yeah.
As in like, you know what? I could reach this 10,000 steps a day.
Yeah, dude, if you have something in your brain that you're trying to do and you go like, I'm good, I'm not, like, and you make up excuses, you make up this fake thing of you being all right. I don't want to do that. You're in my loser category. You know what's funny about weight loss in general too? I don't ever count. This is what I appreciate about people who are trying to lose weight. You can have a constant number of failings. I'm always gonna big you up for getting back on the horse. You're like, I fell off. Like to get back, it's always a constant effort to be trying, right? If people say that they want to lose weight, because we see that a lot, right? So, I'm trying to do this. I fell off, man. I had my weekend in Chicago. I told you last week, like, I'm trying to do 40 and 40.
Yeah. Chicago
was a mess.
Right. That was bad?
It was good, but food-wise,
your
battery level was low. Exchange battery. This is your laptop? Elgato? No signal?
Oh, boy. That's good. Hold on.
Can y'all still hear it?
Yeah, I still hear
it. We see it too. Oh, you guys see it too? Oh, okay. Can you still hear us over there?
It switched to the laptop.
Yeah, I love Chicago. Me and Ronnie ate. Shout out to Ronnie Ray. It's his birthday today. We ate way too much food, so it was disgusting. Did you stop recording first?
No, it's still recording.
Oh, okay. It'll come back on. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what happened to Dion? They got Dion.
They killed Cornbread.
You have a different definition of loser?
No, I experience this. This is very personal, and I had a bad experience.
Hey, when I tell you, that's my favorite video, and it didn't hit like it should. That video is incredible.
No,
I'm so mad at that hit. That clip was great.
I do have a homeboy back home who is tapped out with life.
Mm-hmm.
But and I'm like, I'm trying to encourage him, like, what's next?
Yeah.
You know, what do you want to do? How can I help? How can I motivate? He's like, I'm good.
So,
and
is he burnt out?
No, as in I don't have any goals.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And I was like, what's the next move? I don't want to get into too much detail because I'll tell who he is.
Right.
But it's just like you should always kind of strive towards something else. Even when it comes to like, he's like, I'm happy working for this company. I'm like, cool, but like, do you have like a weight loss goal? Do you have like a bracelet company you want to start? He's like, no. Like, of course, in his head, he's like, I took 20 years to get to this position.
Mm-hmm.
But do you want to own the business? Do you want to kind of repurpose that business to create your own business? So now you're the top person at the business?
Yeah.
Like what is your goal? But at the same time, I get it. Like some people are like, I'm happy and I don't need to work as hard because I've made it here.
Right.
Like my whole goal, my whole life was to get to this point. And I mean, when it comes to us in entertainment, is always like we can always do more. We can always help. We can always reach back. We can always reach up.
Right. We
can always create. But sometimes I do realize it doesn't translate in the corporate world.
Mm-hmm.
As in, there's a lot of people I see like, I started working in Apple as a regional sales rep.
Yeah.
And then I became a manager. And then I became like an executive producer. Then I became sales.
Mm-hmm.
For internationals. Now I started, because of that, I started this company over here. Like, this is something to keep moving towards something.
Yeah.
A lot of people was like, I am a manager.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's like, I see the responsibility of that. I don't want that.
Which is fine if you don't want that. Then I go, well, what do you want?
Right.
What is the thing that you actually
How
want?
are you using your money to flip it to possibly make the world better?
Yeah.
Do you see some sort of need in the company that you're in? It was like, they need a card to help us swipe, blah, blah, blah. Sure. And use that money, flip it and say, hey, I want to invest into the company to figure out, is there a chip that I can hit to sign us in immediately versus having us to fill out this paperwork?
Right.
I'm giving this to somebody right now. So when it comes to production work,
mm-hmm.
and I've been trying to do this for years, when it comes to production work, there should be a card on our person
mm-hmm.
that when we start a new job, a freelance job, a day play,
mm-hmm.
we can just take the card out, boop, and all our stuff pops up. I don't need to sign nothing.
That's annoying.
Why do I have packets of work?
We are in the future. We are in the future.
Right. Why do I need to still fill out paperwork? And it should be all our information. This is the stuff. This is my card.
You can AI you doing all the paperwork. Like there's no reason I should still be doing
handwritten paperwork.
Where are we? We are in 2025.
So I said this 10 years ago. It still hasn't came out. I'm still filling out packets of work. But I wish there was a sort of technology. And I talked to Twills about it because there's also was it team partners and all those little because they also need to associate with time cards. I can fill out my time cards on my phone.
Yeah.
Like I can do all this. I don't need to actually fill out the paperwork of breaks and all this stuff. Do everything from your phone, man.
I'm like, it's more work to print this out, to put it somewhere.
Right.
We are. Ain't no way I should still be doing this.
Yeah.
You want to do another episode? You got stuff to do.
I do. I got to do a rap, and Twills is not supposed to be repurposing the location at 6, so that'd be real tight. I ain't do the rap yet. I wrote the rap. I didn't record it.
You got to do 2 now, don't you?
No, but I do need to take the words down. I need words for next week. Yeah, where's the rap at? I wrote it. I didn't record it.
July 31st, I'm at Petty Cash in Los Angeles, hosting for Martin Morrow's comedy special.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm really honored that he asked me.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, and that's it. Like I said, if you guys want to watch the Patrick Cloud episode or any unedited episode, is on the Patreon, which is $5, or on the Spotify subscription, which is also $5. The rest of the I'm still uploading. I got to upload all the videos to Spotify, which is going to take me a while. There might be 60 something up there, but All the unedited videos, shoot, even the edited ones, it's just a lot, guys. We got 130 some episodes out here.
Yeah. We coming up on 150, man.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
So be patient with me. I'm bringing them all up, but if you want them, they're all there.
Yeah. You know who Tony M. Franklin is?
I don't think so.
He said he said Deonathon Lackington Chazington Bentley the Third. So I don't know. That was like a little pun that something you talked to him about.
I don't think so. I think it was just trying to use refined names. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right, well, we out of here then. Oh, Lack got dates?
Yes. I have several women that I want to date on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. It's a duo. Yeah, I gotta turn this off there. My dates, let me try to go top of my head. July 18th, my B-Day comedy show, Cancer Season. If you are Cancer in Los Angeles, come down to LT Studios, celebrate us. We want to celebrate you. If you're not a Cancer, just come anyway. We got free cupcake, free wine, free parking. It's a great intimate location. Sexy, man. You know,
it's intimate.
Yeah.
After the comedy starts the orgy.
Oh, baby. Mm-hmm. And you had babies.
Oh yeah.
Then the very next day I will be at Crack 'em Up Thursday. No, I don't know. Crack 'em Up Thursday. I don't know. I know my Crack 'em Up Thursday, and I'm doing backyard comedy roast, and I'm doing Flappers the 25th with Keon Paulet. Yeah. Craig on everything. That's the toxic shop. That's it. That's a website.
Mr. Toxic, yeah.
And LacKToastENT.com. Your website?
Nope.
Yeah. I've been trying to get Chaz to co-host my B-Day comedy show with me, man. He's been.
I told him I'm in this week.
Yeah.
This week.
He's not gonna do it.
I'll be there.
All right.
All right, show me out.
Yep. So the first time I had syphilis. He said,
I wonder how many times has somebody got syphilis.
Yeah. Okay.
You Google. Back again?
Mom Jerry. What?
You said I'm still recording.
It's not? It stopped? What?
Yeah, it stopped.
What, Mindy's what? I didn't turn it off.
You took the whole battery out.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the live. Yeah, I didn't. Well, how much time did we talk after that? It was probably like another 5 minutes.
What was the I don't know, what did it start at? It was 4 something?
What?
I think it was 400 and something minutes when we started.
You know, when the battery cut out, I definitely pressed record again. That's 100% my fault. Because the battery died. I got the cheap battery. Where's the who was Mom Jerry? What's up, Mom Jerry? He wants to go live.
I gotta deal with it.
We're doing this, brother.
Speaking of Larry, you just requested to go live?
Yeah.
Even if you don't know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Come on, Mom Jerry, where you at? Well, I tried, brother.
Hi, key to the live stream.
Miss Nikki, yeah. Oh, we ain't knew that exit.
Oh, shit, man.
It's high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get minutes. Huh? Look at the end of it. Appreciate you, Mamo Jerry. I appreciate it. I accept that.
Let's get some words for Dion, guys.
Oh, yes. I was trying to avoid it.
Let's get some words.
Yeah, so
new hard ones.
For those who don't know, every week I do a lax rap challenge, and I need words from you guys so I can write raps for next week. I wrote the one for this week. I just haven't posted it yet, and I haven't recorded it.
And I haven't wrote it.
And I wrote it, and I'm not going to do it. Keeps getting worse. Oh boy, I'm hungry, dude, man. I see you earlier today trying to avoid those M&Ms.
I just don't like chocolate.
But you was avoiding them though.
Because I don't eat chocolate.
Did you still eat it?
No, can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't like M&Ms.
You heard this, guys? This guy from Detroit said he don't like M&M. That's crazy.
There's a lot of people from Detroit who don't like M&M.
Yeah, a lot of newer people too. That's like, man, nobody listen to Eminem. Nobody want to hear about their mom killing somebody. I mean, shut up.
What?
My homegirl trying to clown me. Get off of here, man. Homegirl talking about my t-shirt. She said it needs a lint roller.
Yeah, I don't want to say that.
Damn, yo. Man, that's what we doing. See, the thing is, that camera's far away. I didn't see it. I see it up close here, yes. And the thing is, I had this shirt on all day, and I was looking at it far, far away.
You just look at it far, far away.
I was
put it on.
from oh boy. Also, the light is bright.
You gotta start getting dressed underneath the lights.
Yeah. At least I know my timetables.
So. People still in here.
Yeah, I need words. Durango. Okay.
Durango.
Okay. I can't get to my notes, man. I'm trying to get to my notes to
Durango Doug. Somebody remember that?
This nigga said I'm trying to draw you. Draw me then, bro. He's so silly. Star 216. What up? Yeah, I can't get to my notes, man. This mug is being weird.
Doug had this character that he would make his spy. His name was Smash Adams, and I used to use that as my name for one of the dating sites back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I like Smash Adams.
That's a great name. If you was a stripper, what your name would be?
Smash Adams is up there.
Smash Adams is a great name. This mug is not giving me my notes, and this is bad. If I can't get my notes, I wrote the rap. You heard it earlier, right?
Mm-mm. Never happened.
Okay, here it's right here. It's up under here the whole time. I tried to invite you, bro. Go out and go again. So we got Durango. Y'all buttholes. Durango. Camel. What was it? Calamari. Is it
Camaraderie?
Camaraderie? That's how you say it? Man, I never knew. I never saw that written out. Camaraderie. Your boy's listening to Green Sleeves. You know what it is? Mama Jerry, give me a word for this rap. I'm on the right. Comment section. Reggie, appreciate it. Matley Bo, give me words. I don't like how my laptop has been sticking. My E, R, and T have been sticking.
E, R, and T?
Yeah. Yeah. We got Coltrane. All right, Coltrane. We got Cinnamon.
I'm going easy on it.
L license. Oh Oh, my word, Hawaii. I saw you and your family there. Oh, yay. What up, Kelly? It's funny is you said that on Daddy Issues. I was like, that's dope. If you had said something to me, I would definitely spoke to you. Yeah.
Did someone give you Worcestershire yet?
Oh, boy. You are a butthole.
I'm a butthole.
Worcestershire?
Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce?
Yeah.
I can't say that word. What is it? How you say it? Worcestershire?
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but I say Worcestershire.
Like equivalent Hawaii L license is so hilarious. So I gotta tell you the L license story.
Like the protein?
Yeah. Let's see, saffron. Okay. Yeah. Kelly Dickerson, that's dope. That's funny that you did that. Yeah, man. I tell you my Hawaii story, dude. I got COVID day one. I got COVID day one of Hawaii. And the whole time I was like, it's because the air conditioning on the plane was so cold. And I immediately got hit with that heat. I was like, this feels like a head cold. The whole time I was like, oh, my head hurts so much. I didn't cough up nothing. My nose was stopped up. It felt like my sinus was running the whole time. And then I was just like, hey, y'all go have fun. Y'all go do y'all thing. And I'm just whole time just like, I'm still kind of active, but it's like a head cold. And I'm watching, I'm taking pictures, I'm doing the morning walks, I'm running on the beach. Okay. I'm having fun, but at the same time, I was like, I got to get this sickness out of my body.
That's the thing is that if you're in Hawaii, you gotta enjoy it.
Right.
You gotta just
right.
Keep going.
And then the kids we went to go see Pearl Harbor. Mm-hmm. We went to the luau. Is it luau?
Something like that.
The thing we do like those stuff. Did that. And we went to the mall and we did a whole bunch of stuff. Now, my head was just like, I got this pounding migraine. And then it really hit me on the way back home. And I was just like, I got to cough out I was like, it kept like building up in my nose. And I was like, I gotta blow this out. I gotta cough this up. And I was like, I don't know how to not act normal on the plane because I'm not gonna be sitting with the family.
Did you lose taste and stuff like that?
No. I was totally fine. But as soon as I landed back in Los Angeles, I took that test. I don't know why all of a sudden COVID never crossed my mind. It never crossed my mind because my body was fine.
What stage of COVID were we in as a people? Was it like early?
This was Kelly, you probably help me out. It was probably 2022. I think it was 2022. Kelly, what year was that? I think it was 2022. Cool, bet. It was the year I turned 40. It was Donnie's turned 40. Brookie was about to be her first time. She's about to go to middle school, and then Kayla was graduating from high school. So everybody had something to celebrate. And then man, got back to the house, and then 12 was like, have you checked if you got COVID? I was like, there's no way. I still got taste. I was like, I'm not weak. I took that test and I was like, no. Yep. right. And then
hello, Dion.
I told Donise, Kaylee, Brookie,
get away from me.
Yeah. And it was too late. They've been with me the whole weekend. Yeah. I think it was there for like a week. And then only two of them got it. I think Cadence got it and Donnie's got it again. And Kaylee didn't have it. So she was just kind of like on the outside, like, all right, well, let me just try to stay away from y'all and wear a mask.
Dirty bastards. Yeah,
Kelly got sick too. Did you get sick that immediately or just in 2022? Masterpiece. Appreciate you, Young B. I need to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more word. One more word. Sick in Hawaii. Yep, day 3. Damn. Hustle.
Down.
Yeah, got me, coach.
Down.
Yeah, buddy. So I gotta tell you this L-lysine. You know what L-lysine is?
Yeah, it's a protein, right?
Right. So I'm kind of listing off, Bianca's one of my best friends, and I'm telling her the proteins and things I'm eating and supplements I'm trying. And then I was like, I want to get this. She's like, oh, I have some. I'm not using. You can have it, right? So I think she dropped off some L-lysine.
Okay.
Like, here you can have, and I was like, cool, bet. But I never took it because you don't purchase it yourself. You're kind of like, I'm not thinking about this.
Okay.
So it was in my cabinet for months, right? And then so I'm going through my stuff, and I was like, oh, let me bring it out to keep out so I can remember to use it, right? And out loud, like so Twills came and was like, oh, what is this, right? I was like, oh, this is something I'm about to try. And I was like, what is this for? I said, I don't even know, right? So I asked Google, and I hope it does it again. Watch this. Okay, Google, what does L-lysine treat?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Is it L-lysine?
I found something related. Do you want to know what is the benefit of taking L-lysine?
Lysine. Okay, Google, what is the benefit of taking L-lysine?
On the website medicalnewstoday.com, they say lysine in the diet may have many health benefits, such as lowering stress, anxiety, and blood pressure, and helping the body absorb vitamins.
That was the easy thing.
What was the hard thing?
They're not gonna do it again. But that's what it's for.
Okay.
But for some reason, this mug said to treat herpes.
Oh wow. You're like, well, no.
Right. So it just randomly said, oh, L-lysines help treat herpes, and then said nothing else after that.
So it was like,
she was like, what is happening in your life?
Friend?
So you looking up?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's a protein, right?
Right. I don't know what it is for. I have no idea what it's for. That mug is out loud. It's like it didn't say, and it was like it helped treat herpes. Oh, yeah.
She's like, you sure bought a big old case of this. You got the Costco size.
Yeah, buddy. A lot of herpes going around. That's so silly, dude. L-lysine gets a bad rap.
You know, this is a terrible catchphrase, right?
What?
Herpes gets a bad
Herpes
rap.
gets a bad rap.
That's what you're gonna be known for.
No, man, I say this all the time, man.
Yeah,
like,
no,
out of all the STDs, herpes is the only one that people always like throw out there, like she got herpes. Yes, it's an uncurable, but the other ones can take you out.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean like because you'll make it like it's not that bad.
No, as in like you can die from syphilis, you can die from chlamydia, you can die from gonorrhea.
You know what won't get you? Good old.
That's what I'm saying. Herpes got a bad rap. Like, why are you associated with those? Because I think the thing is herpes. Also, herpes needs better PR. Because herpes, you can get it. You can have herpes in your hand that can smack your mouth. Right? You can get herpes on the toilet.
Okay.
So I'm saying, like herpes is like wingworms, essentially, but you can't get rid of it.
Okay, but so how does it get a bad? None of those things make it sound like it's like any better.
But it won't kill you.
Okay.
Other ones can like really affect something. Mm-hmm. Herpes is like acne, but it's just not curable. It sucks because it hits your genitals. It hits your peen, your vagina, your butt, your lips.
You don't think uncurable herpes is horrible? I
mean, it is. worrisome. It's something that you don't want to give nobody, but at the same time, what I'm saying is like the other STDs kills you.
Okay.
It can really cause damage.
Yeah.
Like if herpes was like if it popped up on your forehead, they'd be like, "Ah, you got herpes in your forehead." It'll be laughable.
You got forehead.
Right. But now there's in your genital areas. It's like, I don't pump out for that. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like this.
Capping for herpes is crazy. That's all I'm saying, man. Herpes got a bad rap.
Yeah, says, "What do we want? Herpes. What do we want it
When
now?
do we want it now? When do we want herpes? When do we want it now?" Oh boy. Thank you, Spicy Original. Spicy Original has great callbacks, boy. I need to put herpes to get a bad rap in the rap.
You should probably say it less.
Just say it less.
Yeah, I was like, how many ways can I say?
Oh
herpes?
boy. Yeah. That's silly. I think I've been saying for so long now, saying herpes got a bad rap is almost associated with Dion. Dion is easy to draw. Was that a herpes ad?
And you know what's funny is that Dion's easy to draw. That's probably the one you could do a whole coloring books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you gonna market herpes.
Let me tell you something. You just hit something on the head, brother.
What?
I need to do an AI version of Dion Lack and many ventures of me and make it a coloring book.
You should.
And then be like,
Oh,
hold on.
Draw.
You know, like a connect the dots.
Mm-hmm.
It need to be an easy version of me. And oh baby, I am about to hit up ChatGPT and say, scale my face 1 to 100 with dots of me as a cartoon character. So it's like Dion Lack is easy to draw.
Okay.
That's great merch.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's great merch. And people are drawing me. For those who don't know, this has been an ongoing thing for 3-4 years. And it's the phrase of Dion Lack is easy to draw. So if I actually create and lean into that.
Who started that?
Patrick Cloud. We should have definitely said that. So this
is all Pat's fault.
Yeah. Because we were talking about a person who went viral on the Shade Room and said, and the insult was like, "Whatever, girl, you look easy to draw." She's like, "What?" He said, "I can draw you right now." And she's like, "No, you can't. Like, you look easy to draw." And then like Tahir was showing the video. And then Patrick was like, "Dion Loki is easy to draw. Let's draw him right now." And that became the thing. And now everybody in the comment section, I get several DMs of, "Hey, Dion, this is you. Hey, Dion, this is you. You do look easy to draw."
That's what everybody just went in on it.
Yep. This was like kind of fresh out the pandemic too. I should not be listening to this episode and doing my evening walk. You laughing? Jamoya.
What's up, Jam? I love when people tell me that. Like, I'm about to get fired at work.
Hey, let's lose this job together.
That's a good feeling.
I'm tell you, speaking of work, man, thank y'all for supporting the business. When I say this past week, I've had numerous comrades, strangers reach out, using my services, my location, editing, writing.
Probably the commercial I made for you.
It had to be, man. It had to be specifically.
That's what you're trying to take credit for.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Did nothing.
Did nothing. Yeah. Jamal is a great name, by the way. But yeah, man. I'm about to record this rap. That I didn't do last.
This rat.
What? That was almost worse than my yellow pants thing, yo.
What did you say?
Remember I said he was like, you said something. You think that's yellow?
No.
I love Chad's or Chaz commercial.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do another one too. I'm doing the one for.
I got a dad joke that never made it to.
Oh, give it to us.
That, so I did a dad issue. I did daddy issue. Not daddy. I did dad jokes for all deaf, and it never made it on the.
Give it to me.
Let me see if I got it.
That funky hash, get me.
Give it to me.
Good old dad jokes, man.
Evernote. How do you write your stuff down?
Yeah, I don't use Evernote anymore.
What do you use? Because it got full.
No, I just use regular notes now because it got full. I think the notes app just kind of got better over time.
On what? Google?
Yeah, just on no, not Google. Apple or something. Oh, I have an iPhone, so yeah, just the regular notes app.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find it because I was like, man, they cut out a lot. Let's see. I think it said for 79 cents a week, we can give you unlimited memory. Yo, stop trying to take money from me.
Check.
No, Evernote.
Oh.
I ain't logged in with. I haven't logged in to Evernote on my laptop. So this is how to get you. Let me tell you about Evernote. I've been using Evernote for almost 15 years, right? Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, they was like, your Evernote plan is only limited to 3 devices.
Okay.
Then it went down to 2 devices.
Oh boy.
Then it went down to 1 device. And then it was like to get multiple platforms, you got to pay. I was like, you niggas got me.
Now you're depending on it.
Right. Well, then I was like, well,
my notes are in here.
Yep. I was like, I'm gonna keep it as like a Dropbox. Yeah. And the ones I need, I'm gonna drag it over to Google Notes. Let's see. Let's see if it's in here. Yeah, I need to organize my notes, bro. It's all over the place. You ever look at your old notes? I got some heat up in here, dude. Never touched it.
Yes and no. I look at stuff and I go like, the hell is this about?
Boy.
What was I thinking? Sometimes I might be like rubber chicken.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
You see Tony and Kev's Sinners?
No.
It's a dope parody they did. You seen Sinners, right?
I have not.
Oh, well, never mind.
I might be the only person who hasn't seen it, so.
I'm gonna do this. This is something in my Evernotes. You gotta keep saying what, all right?
Okay.
Caught your son jacking off.
What?
Living in the masturbation nation.
What?
Managing his man milk.
What?
Jacking the Macintosh.
What?
Beating his meat.
What?
Walking the epileptic dog.
What?
Harlem shaking the bacon.
What?
Pumping the super soaker.
What?
Jerking the gerbil.
What?
Taking Parkinson pictures.
What?
Changing his web shooter.
What?
Fun with the shotgun.
What?
Trying to wake the snake.
What?
Buttering the corn.
That's just like the guy. Like, what are you trying to say? What?
Squeezing the toothpaste.
What?
Rooting for the New York Yankee.
What?
Squeezing the Go-Gurt
What?
on the corner of Custard Boulevard.
What?
Shooting off the warning shots.
What?
Draining the main vein.
What?
Shooting the goo-goo.
Ew.
Stabbing his crotch.
What?
Evicting the Twinkies.
Okay. What?
Cooking the earthworm Jim. What?
What?
Painting the PC.
Okay. What?
Dropping off the special sauce.
What?
Choking the chicken.
What?
Switching gears.
What?
Having a domestic dance in his pants.
What?
Burping the baby.
Burping the baby. What?
Cracking the pepper.
Why are we burping the baby like that? What?
Drop dead Fred. Claiming the clam sauce. The remote controller crossover. Shaking hands with.
How many of these did you
I did a
write?
lot of these, dude. Playing a little 5-on-1.
How'd you write so many of these?
I don't know. I don't know why I wrote these.
That's what I had. What?
Yeah. Can't find his dad jokes. Well, and also I had a series called Sad Jokes. And whoever like I tell you a sad joke,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta be like, whoo, instead of like laughing,
Mhm.
whoo, you almost made me cry right there, brother. You almost made me cry.
Yeah. You should have had him do it.
I just never.
You know, try to pitch it to author.
I just wrote it down, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'd be having some stuff in here. It's like great ideas. I just be forgetting that's in here.
Definitely pitch it to author.
Yeah.
You heard of dad jokes.
But it's like a one-time thing. Like it will only work for one little sketch because, you know, it's like, whoo, you almost had me. I was about to cry. I was whoo, almost had me, brother.
Maybe it might have been dope. Haven't. Well, I mean, it is really hard to
Keep going.
Yeah. That is definitely true.
This is right. I don't know what this money about. This is what happens when you get so far removed.
From?
I just haven't opened my Evernote in so long. I just switched over to my Google Notes to write things down. And I ain't been over Evernote since like March, and it's so unorganized. Yeah, so unorganized. Let me see if I look up dad jokes. It was a great, well-written joke.
What?
It was a well-written joke, and I don't know, and I hate that I'm really proud of this joke, and it never made it to the taping of dad jokes. But I'm definitely gonna use this on my platform. Let's see. No, it's not the dad jokes. We should have a watch party so Chaz can watch Sinners. Yep. Are we playing Diddy music? Oh, is he free?
Who's free?
Diddy. Herpes simplex.
Diddy's free?
Yeah, I think so. Herpes simplex is my other word. Yeah, use regular notes app from Samsung. You can put them on your homepage and go right. Are we playing Diddy music again? They did a good job in the party. We should have a watch party. Somebody say stop.
Stop what?
No, then I'll just pawns.
Oh.
Well, I guess you could drop the kids up at the pool.
That's a more of a shit one, man.
Yeah. What kind of do you say? I'm gonna call it. Let me see.
Oh, any chance? How many little batteries do you have? I got one battery that went bad. You got another one you can spare?
Yeah.
I have for some reason it just
One of the ones you gave me did the same thing.
bro.
Yep. One of the ones you gave me. Here we go. You ready? My mom said she used to date Richard Van Dyke. I said, who? She said, oh, everyone calls him Dick Van Dyke. I said, how did you get Dick from Richard? She said, I flirted with him. Oh, I said, it was bad delivery, obviously.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my mom said she used to date Richard Van Dyke. I said, who? She said, oh, everyone calls him Dick Van Dyke. I said, how did you get Dick from Richard? I flirted it up. There it is. That's how I should have delivered it.
I didn't appreciate it.
Well, they didn't use it in dad jokes. And another one they didn't use is, I started a nightclub for men with erectile dysfunction. It was a total flop and nobody came.
Total flop and nobody came. Solid.
Yeah. What do you get when you mix human DNA with monkey DNA?
What?
A lifetime ban at the zoo.
Oh God. Oh God.
This is the last one. I got several of these. Why did the
This is the last one. I have
Yeah.
more.
Why did the Mexicans start taking anxiety medication?
Oh boy. Why?
For Hispanic attacks. For Hispanic attacks.
That's great. So y'all just had to sit around and write these? Or just
Well,
actually
you write your own, and they take the best of,
Yeah.
or the ones that fit. Ones that might cause like an issue.
But does everybody come with their own?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just probably get some from online or whatever. But yeah.
Oh, they don't have to be original?
I mean, some people just you hear the same ones over and over again, but you definitely Google this. Yeah. My wife said to me she'll divorce me if I sing I'm a Believer again. I thought she was playing, but then I saw her face. All right. Oh boy.
And I'm a believer.
I gotta eat.
We believer if I try.
I said, hey. I said, hey.
Is that from
You know from?
wait, Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yeah. Good job, brother.
Come on, man.
Very few people know about that.
Robin Hood Men in Tights is a super classic. There's still 15 people here. What are you guys doing? All right, we're hanging up, guys. We're out of here. All right, it's over. You guys have a good week. We'll see you next week. We're out. Wait, are you done with them? Yeah. We're done with you all. Miss B said, talk to us. No.